Aloha. Nearly went to bed, checked my phone and saw this. Yahoo. Well, you know
Well, if I'm
what?
brutally honest, we had to check our phone, and it was only when we checked our phone that we didn't realise.
Let's not believe
You look like you've been dragged
it.
through an edge backwards.
Sorry, I do.
No, you look tired.
I could not believe that it was 10:30.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. What a weird day. It seems to have just... most days are like this.
I was hanging out with Mads. I just literally didn't realise what the time was, looking at old funny films. Oh my God, what's happened with my hair? So how are you? What have you been doing today? We had the most delicious dinner. We had roast potatoes that were so damn good.
That's all that's left.
And a chicken. How good were those roast potatoes?
Good, but it's just phenomenal. I don't want to overplug how we do them, but my God, they're the best potatoes I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? We've hit 99,000 subscribers.
Yay!
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, DC. That's quite something. It's almost more satisfying than 100,000, because when you get to 100,000, you'll think, all right, let's go 125. 99 gives you the temptation and excitement of getting to 100, but you haven't got there yet.
Elsa Pop, how gorgeous. She went for a 20-minute nap and slept for 3 hours.
Oh, how gorgeous. Oh, how gorgeous. I've just watched The Mandalorian in my room on my own. I just sat there with dim light and just the sounds of Star Wars just flipping around the room. It was really nice. It was, I can't say I'm overly enjoying it, but it was a nice moment of me time. I do like that.
My hair look normal.
It was nice to have some me time. And we went to the shops earlier, me and Maddie, and I got a chance to listen to lots of her music in the car. I love it when she curates music. It's so nice. Get that suit ordered for Mark, Nadia.
I know, we're on our way.
Yeah, where are you going to get it from?
It comes from Holland.
Why does it only come from Holland? Are they sadists?
I don't know. Maybe there's one. I hope I can still get one with coronavirus.
I don't know if I want one. Can we put it through a test first?
No.
Will it make me lactate?
No. I got a cuddle tonight for my 3 teen kids. They just said, thank you for making this okay for us. Cried with love, Tracy Lindsay. Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah.
Yes, where are we going to put our silver plaque when we get it?
Yeah, where are we going to put a silver plaque?
Very good point.
I think I might... I don't know.
I can't wait to get
We
it.
have to put it somewhere very sort of public.
John Davison, my daughter Nicola has the same hair as you. Well, I hope she hasn't got the same hair as me tonight, because as Mark says, I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards.
You're positive. Yes, I have put in the title, Human Trials Starting Soon. Cause for celebration or caution. The reason I say caution is we keep hearing about these things, and then I think a lot of people keep saying temper one's expectations. But I mean, human trials, I have to say, human trials happening this quickly is quite something. Last night we were excited about llamas. Tonight we're excited about human trials.
Oh, look, Holly, I think we have to look for the positives. And while there are obviously going to be problems with the development of vaccine, this could be an amazing development that could save so many.
So what you're saying is, could be cause for celebration, but also be caution. You're saying a bit of both.
I think we've got used to being like celebratory and then going, oops. But the fact that Matt Hancock has announced it today and given 40 million to 2 different unis studies must mean that they feel pretty good about it. I mean, I wonder how it works. I wonder how they know that something is going to be a good vaccine. Maybe it's because
I'm a Londoner.
They can see that it disallows the vaccine to take over.
Yeah.
But maybe what they can't see is the impact on the human body. Because don't forget, vaccines are very, very powerful things. You don't want to just be taking a vaccine without knowing a lot about it.
I have to confess that's the first time in ages, as I went to the supermarket, that I've seen so many llamas looking so smug.
Ha! The llamas, for me, I'd much prefer the blood plasma than the
suggestion.
vaccine.
Sue Allen, why don't you ask ITV where they got theirs from?
No, I will. That's my friend Tom's going to help me. Sophie Den, really struggling tonight with feeling like friends aren't keeping in touch. Well, that's an interesting one, Sophie. So, okay. This is something I would say. Have you ever heard of the terminology projection? Where sometimes we can feel something really keenly. It can feel so real that we then project it out of ourselves and imagine that that's what people are thinking. And actually, none of us ever truly know what somebody else is thinking.
But that can work one of both ways. The
Yeah.
fact that you can't truly know means you've got as much justification to wonder and project as you have to not assume the worst.
Okay, I don't think that's brilliant advice.
That's not advice. That's not advice. That's throwing your advice into the brain of someone who struggles with that. Because yes, in principle that's fine, but I think because you can't control.
No, but I hadn't
everything.
finished what I was saying,
sorry.
which was, I find the best way with these situations is to just say in a really very sort of as
Hesitant way?
neutral as you can way. I don't know whether it's just me, because to be honest, lockdown isn't easy and my mind's driving me a bit crazy. And I'm a bit paranoid about all sorts of things. So it might be me, but are you feeling like you don't want to get into contact? Or you could say, oh, I've really been missing you the last couple of days. It's weird how you can be busy in lockdown, isn't it? Has that been the same for you? You know, there's lots of different ways you can say it, but the very worst thing to do is to not make contact and drive yourself crazy trying to work out what your friends are
absolutely.
thinking.
I mean, what you're saying is right. I mean, you can't assume that the reason they're not in touch with you is only for bad reasons. That's all I'm trying to say. Is that you don't
Some people
know.
are
You
really
don't know for sure,
struggling.
and a lot of people will be struggling quite privately. And I tell you something that I can't remember which one of our girls said this, but a teenager at some point said it. Maybe it was Carlitos even. There's a worry that without any face-to-face interaction, there is a fear and a slight concern that maybe shyness creeps back in, and a worry and a self-awareness and a self-consciousness. So it could be for very nice reasons of a lack of self-confidence
Yeah.
if friends are.
Don't drive yourself crazy.
No.
Reach out to them. They might be struggling. You never know.
Yeah.
Trace, where is this? Leslie Smith, you can most definitely have a shout out for Hannah,
Who's
who is
8.
only 8. I'm not surprised you're proud of her.
Wow.
This is extraordinary. She's walked the equivalent of a marathon over the last few days and raised over £300
Wow.
for a local kids charity.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That is amazing.
What is the local kids charity? What is it? Tell us what it is. Tell us the name of the local
That's
kids
amazing.
charity.
Have you guys looked into black mold? Might be related to Mark's cough.
Well, no, I haven't yet. But the thing is, the
Ooh,
black mold is
discount
only
keto.
in the downstairs loo, so would only be in there for a couple of minutes at the most. So it's not anywhere in the house, which I can understand.
Someone just asked if I noticed whether there were more people wearing masks. Dramatically more people wearing masks, but also I keep hearing rumours from places that it's busy around London. It's not busy. It really wasn't. Brixton was not busy. It was deserted. But everyone who was there, long queues for the banks, bizarrely. Long queues for the banks.
Yeah, Maddie said that.
Yeah,
Why
it was
is
really
that?
strange. I
Are
don't
the
know.
cash points
I think
not
I
working?
don't think the people coming out to fill the cash points are filling the cash points.
Oh.
Tracy Lindsay.
Wait a minute, guys.
Drum roll.
We have some fabulous news from Tracy Lindsay. Tracy Lindsay's cousin is a professor at Oxford and knows the team is working on the vaccine.
That's exciting.
He said they would not have gone to press if they
Yeah.
weren't confident.
It's a
He
big
is very
claim.
hopeful.
That's why I thought it was a very big deal. I know you'd already heard the story break before, but I thought it was a major
Well, I
deal
wonder
that
if
Matt.
it's the same team that I'd heard about.
But it's a major deal that Matt Hancock announced this.
Yeah,
in
that's
his
a different.
speech.
That's new
That
news.
is different.
Yeah,
I mean, because
definitely.
I'd have thought everyone in politics is now hypersensitive that they're going to be either not doing enough, doing the wrong things, over promising. Let's not beat around the bush. You know all the PPE that was promised from Turkey. When the guy who was on the podium at the briefing recently said it was due tomorrow, the call hadn't been put in.
I know, I heard that.
Can you? I mean, talk about being caught out.
Do we know that's the truth, though?
Or talk about, well, it was all over the papers this morning. I mean, talk about being caught out. But, they wouldn't, with all of that hyper scrutiny that's going on with everything that they say and do. You're right. I'm encouraged
Thanks
you say
for
that,
that, Tracy Lindsay.
Yeah, that is encouraging.
Hi, Steph.
Hold on, let me take you back up. No, it's gone.
Gone.
Sorry.
Steph Schultz. I didn't hear what you said, but hello. I noticed that was a new name.
Yeah. Bank near mine only letting one person in at a time. Yeah, absolutely. It's Matt Hancock seemed frazzled today. I think they all are. I think they're all absolutely beyond frazzled.
Susan Bonita. I'm in Spain and forgot what it's like to actually go out and see people Been in for 5 weeks now, just want it to end. I bet. And the children haven't been allowed out in Spain. That's unimaginable, because we've had the parks open the whole time. So for Spain, for Italy, for France, where you haven't had that, oh my God, my heart goes out to you.
Kathy, Mark, have you done another AA meeting on Zoom? I'd like to know if my husband... No, I really wanted to tonight, but I missed them because they all started at 8. But I am doing one tomorrow, which is really nice. For some reason, I thought it was Sunday today or Saturday. It was bizarre.
Carol B, guys, is it
good.
really necessary to wash your shopping when we get home? I spent 2 hours cleaning my Tesco shop. I feel like I'm going mad now. Yeah. Carol B, I want to read that as well, or you read that one is. That is, you're the only person that's actually said that back. I feel like I'm going nuts when I'm cleaning the shopping. You all know, you follow us here regularly. I'm not a mad cleaner, but I'm afraid, yes. I mean, I've watched a number of different we like Dr. John Campbell, and he says if you want to be really sure, and every time I've seen a professional asked, whether it be on the BBC or Sky, they say, well, you know, the virus can live on surfaces. So if you think somebody's packed your shopping or taken it from the van or done whatever and sneezed, or somebody has walked
Faith Goodman
past,
washes and bleaches all of her shopping.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
If you walk past down the shopping aisle and somebody has sneezed, it will have landed on the shopping.
That's why I wash everything from the local sort of news agents, because it's all low level. All it takes is even a kid just it doesn't mean that the shop's dirty, but we are now in a hypersensitive era where sneezing, coughing and everything, it's just like Jesus Christ.
I know what it feels like, we're all gone crazy, but I think if you want to be ultra careful, then you've got to do it, because that's what everyone says. Elizabeth Gordon, did you see an interview with Sarah Gilbert from Oxford? Oh, this is the amazing professor with Andrew Marr about the vaccine. It was really good. Nobody didn't.
No, I'd like to check that
out.
On
Sunday? Oh, can we watch that, Mark?
God, sorry, I just nearly inhaled an entire piece of ginger. These are so good. Nadia's making me these... What's in here? Ginger and honey and...
Ginger, honey and cinnamon.
Oh, so
Victoria Bradwell, I think this is an answer to the young girl earlier that was feeling down because she felt her friends weren't reaching out to her. And Victoria says, people are going through it at the moment. Some might be quieter because they're stressed. Called my brother today and he was so off with me. I know it's nothing personal. I just have to support him.
We have to all tolerate blemishes in people's behaviour. I mean, obviously not extreme blemishes like violence and anger and all that kind of stuff. But we have to be really tolerant. You posted something on Insta Stories, which was really good several days ago, which was that there are different people have different coping mechanisms, and it's important that those who are more downbeat, like me, don't pull down the ones who are more upbeat, and the more upbeat don't have a moan about the downbeat. So, you know, what you're going to find is you are going to call people, you are going to talk to people, and you just have to cut everyone some slack for those little excesses, snaps, people being a bit, or a bit worried. You know, I've had a day today where I've been really worrying about my own health, and that makes you just really sort of... I've been throat-centric because I just keep having this niggling cough. And so, you know, that can make you feel a bit just anxious, can't it?
There's quite a few different people here saying about the washing the shopping that they don't do it, some do it. I think, you know, obviously the risk is going to be low. But I think if it makes you feel safer, do it. If you feel perfectly safe not doing it, then don't do it. I think it's one of those that it's not the law, it's not the rules. I think it's just... I mean, the other day, I wasn't going to do it. I just thought, I can't be asked. And then after I'd done it, I was quite pleased because I thought I bet it would have nagged me afterwards.
Holly makes a good point, though. I think if you want to feel better, wash, but please be careful. As many materials food is contained in is porous, and people have been consuming bleach as a result. Yeah, I can imagine that. Better safe than sorry, Judith Phillips. I'm kind of inclined to agree with that. I must say, there's that heavy sigh and feeling of weight and effort when you put all the luggage bags down and you think, oh God, can't just take it out. I've got to bloody scrub
Judy
it.
Phillips says it gives you something to do.
That's true. Yeah, it does. Nadia loved your pillow photo. Wasn't it funny?
Aww.
It was so fun, wasn't it?
Somebody else not getting notifications, so annoying.
Yeah.
Todd the Bunny, I'm having a panic attack eating a packet of crisps, but I got them 8 days ago. Is that okay? Oh God, of course it is.
Oh yeah.
Don't have a panic attack. Oh, it's fine. Listen, the chance of it is tiny, and 8 days ago it's going to be well and gone. And the thing is, it's least likely to live on paper and stuff like that. So no, don't worry about it.
Yeah. But excuse me, I'm going to cough. Excuse me.
See, sugar and spice, you've done that, and that makes you feel safer. So that's the right thing for you to do, isn't it? So that's right.
Nicholas Straw, really can't wash my shopping. I'm nuts enough. Oh.
What I do is I just get a little bowl with some water and bleach and a J cloth, and I squeeze it. I go. I mean, I'm not like washing it. I just give a wipe all over.
Paper is 24 hours. Plastic and metal up to 48. Kennedy Lynn.
Is it?
Yeah. I thought it was
Apparently, the worst one is aluminium, isn't it?
HG mold bathroom spray online is fantastic for your ceiling.
Thank you, Anita.
Fabulous. Thanks, Anita O'Reilly. Michael Tiswell, I'd refuse to get tested for coronavirus because it's too late. There are over 15,000 people that have died. Why bother at all?
Oh, I think that's a shame to say why bother.
If you're bored and you want to try new dance styles, Oxford Brooks Dance Society are running live dance classes on Instagram. That's cool.
Oh, my sister's been doing those. Holly, by this point, the Oxford trials in labs will show clearly that the vaccine is able to combat the virus and likely generate antibodies. But the human trials are important to understand the side effects. So that's what they mean when they say they're confident, because they know it kills it or antibodies
Just have to make sure it doesn't make your head swell
and
to the size of
blow
a
up,
melon.
or that it couldn't give you MS or ME down the line. So
Yeah.
you think, oh, I've got COVID out of the way, and then yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's why there has to be proper trials.
Okay.
Ellie Pickard, 23. I don't think I've ever shouted you out.
Ellie.
Shout out to my
Oh,
boyfriend Dan. He loves your mum's spaghetti and keeps
Aw.
requesting it for tea each night. He claims he's not listening to these live, but I know he secretly loves
Dan.
listening. Dan!
Are you there, Dan?
Que mama spaghetti, yeah? You know
Yeah.
what's nice if you want a little change? Fry some bacon, add some bacon to it. Sometimes I make it on the side with lamb chops or chicken breast.
Yeah.
And we have it on the side.
There you go. Cool. All right. Well, that was a quickie. We thought we'd do a quickie with you, and we're gonna head off because I think we're all very
Why
tired.
does it say there that it's 17 minutes and 6 minutes there?
Well, that's just not been updated.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
There
it
you
did that.
Oh, look, there's a thumbnail. Look at me looking utterly deranged.
Oh, it's worth watching. What was that? That looked interesting.
So that's probably at the bottom.
It's worth watching the interview by the Who's Nabarro that was broadcast on BBC. It raises some really good points about our situation. Oh, the WHO's. Oh, okay. Thank you, my darling. We will. My husband says all he hears all day is Nadia's voice. Chris's husband, where are you? Come and subscribe.
She likes to think I make as much noise as her, but I don't. That's all I hear all the time is Nadia's voice. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to go now. Lots of love.
We're knackered.
Lots
We'll
of love.
see you
And we'll see
tomorrow.
you tomorrow. I keep thinking it's Sunday night, but we'll see you tomorrow for coffee.
Lots of love.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh.